Hi, I'm Tyler. I'm the Anime Ghost, and I'm here to tell you why a mobile game ad is actually one of the best animes I've ever seen. If you know anything about mobile games, there's not really a lot of good associated with them. Usually simple, like clickables, or waifu simulators, or waifu casino simulators, which are very, very prevalent, especially in Japan. So it makes sense that in order to advertise to their primary customer base, that an anime company might be hired in order to advertise for it. And that's where Takt Destiny comes in. Now, I'm going to preface this with saying that I know next to nothing about music. My music experience is pretty much limited to being able to strum a couple chords on the guitar for camp songs and playing a mean hot crossbuns on the recorder. But that's about it. I don't understand like music theory or like what makes like certain pieces of music great compared to others. All I know is what I like to listen to, which is typically alt rock. So I was walking into Takt Destiny without any background on like all the music cards are supposed to be like different pieces of music or different like cadences for the fights. All I know is it's sick. It's so sick, and it's probably because of all those things. But like I don't know that. So if you don't know what the show's about, how do I explain it simply? There's monsters. They're called D2s. It really doesn't matter what they're called. You're gonna forget about it in like a couple weeks anyway. They're like neon and they are attracted to sound. So that's like the big part. So we're in like a post-apocalyptic America where these things exist. And music has been banned because making sound attracts these monsters to your house, which you obviously don't want to do. So the issue is our main character likes to play music. He likes to play his piano. He does it in a garage that is soundproof, so he can do it without attracting, the horrible monsters that would totally kill the entire place. And there's also these things called music carts, which are essentially it's supposed to be like a music spirit, I guess. It's hard to explain. They're the collectible waifu in this case. They're like brightly colored, typically one color, and they usually have some form of ranged weapon and melee weapon that they use to fight the D2s. Their primary purpose is to kill the D2s, and they're always partnered up with what's a conductor, or what's called a conductor. My bad. And the conductor is the one that basically directs them while they're fighting. They can act independently, but their true potential is only realized whenever they have a conductor. Can't really say much else without spoiling a lot. But that's like the base premise of it. You have, superpowered waifus versus music-hating monsters. Sounds pretty basic. What the anime really does is take a step back from the action every once in a while. The action, when it hits hard. It's so good. It's so like all the Sakuga you could ever ask for. It's like One Punch Man, but it's like very short bits of One Punch Man. One Punch Man fights are kind of like, the end of the season one, the season one finale is like still sticks in my brain. But they're not quite that long, and there's a reason for it in the story. But it really just takes the time to focus on the characters, especially in their development throughout the anime. So it's a road trip anime. So they're going from point A to point B, which is just a really nice story structure for showing character growth and just general development. And I think that like the combo of this, like it takes the time to develop its characters, and it takes the time to have like really sick action scenes. It's just something you don't see too often, and especially not something you see when you're dealing with, again, a mobile game ad, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to get you to get the mobile game, which it depends on how it plays for me personally, whether I get it or not. But yeah, it's pretty sick. As far as what I like the most about it, the story is pretty good, but it's got to be the characters. Uh, they're just believable. They're human, for lack of a better term. They make decisions that a person would make, which is not something that typically happens in anime, especially the kind I watch. You know, I'm rom-com trash to the core, so good decision making is not typically found in the animes I view. But it is here, which is, again, surprising when you have giant monsters, and they're not really giant, they're more like medium-sized monsters, but they will totally kill you. Yeah, the plot's good. It's not anything groundbreaking. You're not like, oh, the story, the twist, oh my god, what's happening? No, it's pretty basic, but just the characters feel good. There is a little bit of CGI, I think. The fact that I have to say I think, though, means it's like done tastefully. I think it's mainly used for like finger movements when they're playing music, because animating a person like playing a piano seems really difficult. But yeah, it treats music with respect. I haven't heard any like bad things about it. Like, oh, like it didn't say what I wanted to about the timbre, or that's like a music thing, right? Timbre, timbre. Point in case, people actually like it and like the references. So if you are really into like music and music theory and stuff, definitely go check it out, because you're really gonna have a treat. And if you're into good anime with laser shooting guns and monsters like I am, go check it out, because it's really good for that too. Thanks so much. YouTube outro. Thanks for watching. If you want more of this with me actually up on the screen and less like actual editing, be sure to leave a comment down below, subscribe, and ring the bell. I guess that's a thing that needs to be done. I don't know why the subscribe doesn't notify you, but alright, it's just not my place to ask. I'll be launching my shorts here shortly as well. Get it? That's a little thing. So be sure to check those out when they come out, and have a good day.
Again.